That is the question, isn't it? If you knew, then it wouldn't be unclear anymore, so I think we'll never find out. Let me quickly check I've set this up correctly. I should have, because I never make mistakes, so this should be easy. Professional streamer, no issues whatsoever. This looks good. Okay, good. Right, so I tap into Unreal Engine because it's using the default Unreal icon on the taskbar and everything. Very good. Yeah, I would assume such, given that you warned me that it's gonna load game hard fast. Yeah, it's just one slot. Good. Very good. Surprisingly not many of the things that I've played, but I also don't play as many like random wank ass indie games like this. High on life does, damn. It's embarrassing. Gotta put in some effort here and there. You ass up in the window mixer, what the fuck does that mean? Hello textures. Would you care to join us tonight? There we go. Oh, the sound mixer, yeah, I see. Right, we were coming from... Oh yeah, we met some gangster man guy, and we offered our services, and he was like, nah, and then he was like, yeah, okay, and it went back and forth. It was confusing, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, this game doesn't even have...
The same mistake. They underestimate me. My tail is a full skeleton.
What? It's running very choppy. I hope it stops doing that. Hope it's just during the initial loading, but maybe. Phones is pretty bad though. I almost just tried sprinting by holding spacebar because I've been playing Mass Effect. It's not a game you should be playing if you want to have functional regular keybinds for regular video games. Nah, it's just actually running low FPS. Let me try and do something about that. I ult-tapped it a lot last time as well. Would be weird if it chose to be mean about it this time. Let's go to the next checkpoint, see if it asses up, otherwise I'll restart it. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm missing like 10 FPS, so it's very slightly stuttery. We do have to go pretty far, and I couldn't find a car. Oh, what the? Mate, you're so far away. Okay, he's gonna force us to reload, I think, because I'm not gonna kill him in time, do I? Wow, we actually got him in time. Never mind. Let me actually reload. I do like that they run away. It's very gameplay. Fuck yeah, Greeno vision. Best vision to have on a man. Yeah, I'm wondering why it's running poorly, huh? I did alt-tab a bit while it was loading, like while it was loading the main menu and everything. Also, I didn't actually let it sit in the main menu for a long last time. I had it closed and just started the game as we were starting the actual playthrough. So maybe it just kind of memory leaked a little bit in the menu. I would not be shocked. Maybe it looping the menu music was doing it in. Yeah, this is not low FPS mode though. Like, this is not it saying like, oh yeah, you're in the background, we're reducing FPS. It's just like performing poorly. Like I said, I'm missing like 5 to 10 FPS, so it's not running at half or something clean like that. Either way, we're almost at the checkpoint. At which point we'll be able to, like, we'll get an autosave and then we can restart. If it doesn't behave afterwards. Very unclean mess, if you will. Could've just opened this and saved us the trip. Very dark here, let's turn on green vision. Very good, we ran out of green vision. Okay, let's unslow motion while we draw our gun. Damn, look at that headshot. Good job, Stan. Possibly the best shot you've ever taken. I do like that they have a car right in front of Dr. Chris's, because, you know, he's gonna be an anchor point for us. What were we doing here again? I don't know, let's find out. fucking loading screen icon not moving at all is very funny to me. The hard first person as you enter because there's no room for the camera to be very gnoid. Looks better now. Still does the odd bit of a stutter, but that might just be the game. Fuck it, you know what, let's just restart it real quick. Nah, I'm pretty confident there is. The difference between... Did it actually? I didn't notice, fuck. But yeah, I'm pretty confident we've had instances where we shot someone in the head and they died immediately versus them being shot in the like rest of the body, taking multiple hits. Alright, let's see if it does really say that. Are you really won't quit game? Oh. It's worth a screenshot. I say no. I say no to that. Seems to be running exactly the same way. I don't know. I'll probably recover. Hey, you're not Dr. Chris. What the fuck? Oh yeah, he's gone into hiding, hasn't he?
I'm the one you were looking for. I've heard about your request and I'm ready to help you.
Where's Chris?
You don't have to worry about him. He is being watched. There's no need to carry out the band's request. More than that, they will be punished severely for speaking on behalf of me. As for your request, I will fulfill it.
What's the price?
I need nothing at the moment, but maybe someday I'll need your abilities. Think of it like I want to make friends with you.
I like to have a guy that has slow-mo.
People who've got over the death.
My experience there's a particular reason for everything.
What?
I can give you even more than admission to the psychiatric hospital.
Do you mean you can rehabilitate me?
Sorry, I don't. Even my power is limited. I know perfectly well that you didn't kill those people, and I will do my best to help you prove it.
Yeah, we killed nobody.
Ask won't be a moral or physical burden for you.
I have the deja vu again. I met this person, but I don't remember him. His look.
He looks so shifty.
Maybe I've thought it up. In spite you conceal a lot from me. I have to take your word.
In spite you conceal a lot from me.
The best in the grey zone for a reason. The person who will bring you through all the security posts in the hospital is waiting for you. Good luck.
And he teleports out. Goodbye, sir. Just freaking goddamn. Starting off strong. Low FPS. Some jittering. Hey, Dr. Chris.
It's strange, but they did nothing. For the first time I see cyber policemen being so quiet. What did that man discuss with you?
He offered me help.
Doesn't it seem strange to you?
Of course it does.
Everything seems strange about this fucking game.
Do I have another choice?
Probably you are right. Why have you come here?
It doesn't matter already. The problem is solved.
I don't even want to ask.
There is no need to.
Well then, that was almost a coherent conversation. Incredible. Can I punch him? Hi Doc, welcome in. Hope you left your brain at the door, otherwise it might be damaged long term. Well then, we've met Dr. Chris again, so I'm sure we can now go to the mental hospital, wherever that is. It's probably gonna look exactly like the morgue. Because why have more than one tile set? Which is probably not what you call that, but, you know. Whatever. Gets the point across. Oh hey there, guy.
You must be Stan? I was asked to bring you to the archive of mentally disturbed people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it possible to talk to some of them, if need be?
It will be difficult, but I'll try to help you. Follow me.
Just cut. Like, nope, we out. Very good. This doesn't look like an archive of mentally disturbed people. This looks like a harbor. I think I'm being robbed. Oh boy, sanitarium level. Here we go. Oh, so it was low FPS again in the city, so maybe it just went to shit after we... Oh no, did I get stuck? Okay, thank you. Maybe it just went to shit after the, thingy. Mission, find a terminal and view database. You know what? It's a very short, very simple sentence. Not much to argue there. Possibly the best England this game has produced so far. Wait a minute. The fuck is this door noise? Alright then. Wow, this camera is being so weird. I almost got lost. Let's try this door. Oh, lockpilling. We can do that. I'm the best at lockpicking. This door opened outward. That's rude. No, there. Man is really good at this one scream he practiced. He nails it to a T every single time. It's only slightly peaking. Yep, glorious audio. Did it just hump the door? Oh, we lucky looking. Is this chained up or is it just painted on? I think it's just painted on. I keep pressing space to sprint. Fucking Mass Effect is doing me in. Oh, I was too close to the door to lockpick it. My bad. Am I too close to the door again? Yep. This is the dumbest lockpicking minigame I have ever seen. It's like someone played 500 hours of Fallout 3 and 4, decided to copy the exact system, but decided we don't want you to put any actual effort into it. Let's fucking just do it, and then you're done. It's like you download a mod that makes the lockpicking like automatic, basically, or at least so that you don't have to fiddle with it. Man is laughing from somewhere within my cranium. It sounds vacuous, just like it's supposed to. Fucking Stan. Yeah, that would make sense. Aye. It's actually speaking German. It says all dead, all decayed, I guess. This fucking game. Right, Zanato, welcome in. Night vision, let's see. Is the bog running? Can't wait for the inevitable bog jump scare. Like Silent Hill did it, right? So we clearly gotta do this as well. I can't hear where the piss pervert is actually currently active. Is it here? Simon says color matching lockpicking game. Which game does that come from? Because that sounds like an abomination, alright? Like, yes, shut up. Alright. I think the two main ones that I've seen is are the well, three actually. I've seen the thief one where you just guess left and right sort of thing, or just wibble back and forth, basically. No wait, that's Gothic that does that. Thieves just has you hold the correct key on it, and then, or the correct lock pillar. And then, obviously the Fallout, Skyrim, like Bethesda sort of shit, I've seen that a lot. And then there's the Oblivion one, I think, was it? Where you like push up the pins and like wiggle back and forth that way. I've seen that a few times as well in games. Is that kind of the most common lock picking games? So does this open? It does. It looks like that's where plot is, so let's go this way. I don't think, I mean, I guess it depends on the game, but I don't think there can ever be a good lockpicking game in a game like this. Or in a game like, where you end up doing a lot of lockpicking. Oh, we can actually open this one. Someone is doing the giggles again. This is the best ventriloquist I have ever seen. But yeah, I think good lockpicking game basically doesn't really exist, because it's always gonna become tedious ultimately. Like, regardless of the way you make it, you're just gonna be repeating it so fucking much over the course of one of those longer ass games that you're gonna be incredibly tired of it by the end, no matter what. So as long as it's like unintrusive and fairly quick, I think that's just about as good as you can get. Clearly there's something behind this door. Can I not open this? Huh. Maybe this opens automatically later. Hey, here's German guy again. Wait, are you... It's a phantom. Stan's going insane. It's a very tall phantom though, I gotta say. Like, Stan is already a pretty tall character. Well, skill check to bar you from areas doesn't really make sense if you can just keep retrying it with lockpicks, right? Like, most games that do that sort of system also have like, oh, you need to be this skilled in this skill, otherwise you can't even try. So that kind of serves the same as barring you from doing it too early. Like, the same purpose anyway. Yeah, time sensitive I can also see, like in Golden Thief, where like sitting there and picking a lock while there's guards patrolling and stuff could be stressful and tense. But in those cases it's also like unintrusive, like it's more about there being a sort of fake progress bar or like an invisible progress bar that you're working through, rather than like an actual mini game that requires effort or like extra dexterity. Hey, we go all the way on this one. Incredible. Reasonable door sound. I should probably go do the objective first. I feel like I'm instinctively exploring the level rather than going to where the main plot wants me to go. But I reckon if they made this much of a level, there's no way they're just gonna make me not explore all of it anyway. So I feel like avoiding the plot is kind of a silly idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember there ever being a system that really nails that sort of.
Databank is here.
The fuck?
Break in.
Do I have to break in? I thought you were an employee of this hospital.
Well, you were mistaken. I promised to bring you to the databank. That's it.
There's a camera above the door.
Stan is appalled at the thought of crime.
Before I touch it.
I've taken trouble about it. It shows the video that has been recorded earlier. But if we lose time, they can guess it. Hurry up.
The fuck? What did you just say? I wasn't paying attention for half a second, and then it sounded like he did like roughly 8 different half sentences that didn't really work well together. Found ID card or key card or whatever. I should probably just habitually sprint at all times. It's not really worth doing the slow, intense walk. Why is this light going like that? Oh well, let's grab some handgun ammo. Why is there a fucking sci-fi alarm going? Why are you in here all of a sudden? Can I turn this off? No.
I think I've found what I was looking for. I need your help.
What?
Is it possible to see him?
In any other I would consider this idea crazy, but they asked me to help you as far as I can. I expected you would ask me about it and make up a plan. It can work for you, but you will hardly like it. Mentally ill people are considered not guilty because of their diagnosis. That's why they have the right to life. This right is different from the healthies. But anyway, we should make the doors open as in the case of emergency and find the one we need.
The fuck are you talking about?
The security is too strong there.
Why are we here anyway?
We switch on fire alarm system and that's it. I can't believe that the psychiatric hospital has such an unreliable security system.
Of course not. The system doesn't work like this in all the sections.
Of course
Somewhere
not.
it's set manually. We should benefit from the chaos and get into it. So,
I like also that this guy is so small he can't let his arms down all the way.
making security blind.
He's forced to always A-pose at least a little bit.
Eyes being able to see in complete darkness. They will help us. Are you ready?
I even like you. I would have whiskey with you.
Oh, yes. We are very lucky. We can disrupt the wiring here. The show has started. Let's go. We don't have much time.
I would even have whiskey with. Oh, and he's gone. Well, maybe he's just a figment of Stan's imagination. I mean, we have been just breaking and entering, basically. But yeah, alright, Kojak, welcome in. I like you. I'd have a whiskey with you. Ha ha, yeah, we're very lucky anyway, so this is what we do. See? It's almost like trying to make friends IRL. Shut the fuck up, phone. Never mind. Wait, no, what the? Why is there suddenly police here? What the fuck's going on? Look at that headshot. The flicks. Quandig is back on the job. So we now re-explore this entire place, swarming with police.
We must go on moving. We have no choice.
That's true.
Unrelated head issue, yeah. I like that he's still talking to Stan. Very clearly just part of Stan's fucking mental issues. God of all phantoms. Oh, hey there. Am I supposed to be able to see this? Because this looks very awkward. There's a keycard on the ground. Can I not open this fucking door? No, I can't. Didn't I come here earlier? Do I have to come in from the other side? I could have sworn I went up these stairs earlier. Maybe it was over here somewhere. Alright, time to get ambushed by...
The right to life looks like in our world.
Haven't you known it?
Haven't you known it? Known what? Haven't you known it? Excuse you? Boom. Headshot. Wait off. Wasn't me, I promise. Stop shooting, thank you. Booga booga booga. God, he looks so cool with his Vanta Black suit. Or cloak, whatever the fuck. Scarred phase, hard masculine. I wanna be like Stan when I grow up. D what?
Die alone. Please die.
Oh, never mind. She's clarifying.
Please die. 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 Just die. Please. Please die. Please die. Die. Die.
Lady is very insistent. Alright, let's hear this dialogue.
Open the door. I won't ask you twice. Don't move. I'm not going to kill you.
Be quiet, man. You can hurt yourself.
Damn it. I always say that jerks live longer. Heroes lay in graves. Don't look at me like that. He forced me to do it. Damn, my stunner's empty.
Your stunner is him? Where did you get that gun from? You were A-posing, you didn't have a fucking gun on you. Yeah, he does kind of look like him, doesn't he? The fuck is going on in this game? It is unclear, possibly.
How are you? We won't make harm to you.
It's not me who must be afraid.
Sandy, have you heard anything about the people committing those crimes?
Sandy, is he alive? I've always believed he is alive. Do you know what it means? It means that soon the whole city will be drowned in blood.
Who is he? Tell us.
He is so close, you can't even imagine how close he is. He is close.
Turns out we were Stamdy all along. Oh no, he got fucking gently pushed onto the solar plexus. He must be dead.
I've got live bullets here. Tell me everything or I'll spray your brain all over the cell. You've killed my friend. I won't just leave you alive. Speak!
You know why I'm here. I've killed 3 people, but I hardly remember how. I was just a worker, but then it was as if my mind suddenly fogged. I came to myself only when there were 3 bodies lying in front of me. After that, I saw a man. His face was painted like a skull. All he said was, "Sandy," and he would call me when he needs me again. All the time, I thought I was just crazy. But then you pronounced his name. I understood that he was real. He came to us again, and now I'm not alone. He is going to call me very soon. Very soon.
To be fair, the voice actor is really giving it all he's got.
They are coming for you. See you soon.
And he's back sitting on the ground. Mate, that was my best friend. I almost liked him as much as my father figure, which is Dr. Chris, who I have instead of my actual father, who I don't quite trust, but... Anyway... This guy is still dead here. Wait, did they not keep my... Whatever. Alright, Dave's. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're leaving? Probably? We got something?
Chris, I need you to meet me near the psychiatric hospital with some transport. Everything is much worse than I expected.
I'm coming. Please hold your own.
Hold your own. I will try to hold my own, don't worry. I've killed roughly 500 people. We can do this. Yes, yes, Mr. German. Wait, what? See, after we had the hospital section, where there was absolutely nothing going on the entire fucking time, I actually expected them to do another section with nothing going on the entire time. I also managed to flip the camera out of the playable area again. How did I do that? I got the level editor vision there for a second. Was it from doing this somehow? Can't find it again. Oh well. Anyway, let's not get stuck on this door forever. Oh no.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with it on the spot.
What? What? Oh hey, there's my level editor vision. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, here it goes again. Oh, it looks so cool. And back to normal. And back to weird vision. I don't know, I think Stan just had a stroke. Which will not make a single bit of difference on this man. This fucking guy. Could be, yeah. Where the fuck are we? Oh, it's not loading the textures again. Oh, hey there.
Stan, I can't believe you're alive.
Yes, I'm still alive. There is another Sunday murder in the hospital. This time, I found the traces of the murderer. But the strange thing is that the killed didn't resist.
What?
Chris, it seems to me that these murders are following me. All of them are connected with me, somehow. I found a murder weapon and took blood of the killed.
I understand your
What?
anxiety. I'll do my best. Let's go.
What do you mean that? What do you mean the killed? Isn't that just? Oh, also Dr. Chris is gone. Goodbye. Did we just talk to some insane fucking guy? How do you? Well, we need to go to Dr. Chris. Fuck, I should have checked earlier as well during the section. It didn't say it updated, did it? Fuck, I think we missed out on the best part. Either way, yeah, the game runs like shit now in the city, so I guess we'll just have to deal with that. I'm sure we'll be fine.
For the first time in a long period, I really feel sorry for someone. It's my fault. I'll take it to the grave. I was so eager to prove my innocence that brought another man to death. Not for a long time, but I thought he was my true friend. Sorry.
You mean that guy you just met 5 seconds ago, who then fucking got himself punched in the solar plexus, immediately disappeared into the ether. Now you're like, oh fuck, we got someone killed, oh it's terrible, also let me just shoot these 500 cops that have had nothing to do with. This is a magazine, did we read this before? Yeah, maybe he was just thirsty, maybe Stan is just like, fuck, I wanted to have a whiskey with someone that isn't just a bartender. Cyber Guardian, citizens can sleep peacefully. This week there was a trial of terrorists who participated in the events of August 2097. All of them will spend the rest of their lives in purgatory. Well done. Record low crime. Cyber police published a quarterly statistical report. According to these data, there have not been such calm times for a century. The police generally expressed... okay. The police general... Oh, yeah, okay. The police generally expressed confidence that this is a consequence of the policy of raising the culture of the population. Ah, yes, we do it for the culture. Of course. We've raised that shit. Yeah, it's been doing that on and off. I think the title has always been Cyber Guardian with an I, but sometimes in the actual messages the cyber is with a Y, so... the game itself can also not decide. Also, I thought this was Dr. Chris's car that's parked here. Apparently not. He has a duplicate right here. Let's go and enjoy ourselves the stealth takedown animation. Look at this unsuspecting cop just standing here, armed with an assault rifle. Not for long, no. I hope you guys find it as funny as I do that our quote-unquote stealth takedown starts with us being detected and them missing a swing at us. For some fucking reason. I don't know why, but that gives me the fucking giggles every time. Nah, he's dead. Anything Stan touches is immediate death. I also think Stan is secretly the killer the entire time, but that's a very Vincent sort of plot, so let's see if Dr. Chris can fill us in on this. God, you look like shit, Stan. Very, very black coat though. Oops.
There are no chemicals in the blood of the killed director of the hospital. However,
Director
I
of
found
the
some other information about him through my acquaintance. He is a doctor. It turned out that the director of the hospital
was a doctor.
Plantologist who was selling his prisoners for organs.
No, I think it's the blue guy he got shot.
Showed their death as
Who
infrequent
got shot?
occurrences. Almost a half of all the hospital's staff were involved. Maybe it's not so significant for our case, but this business could be the reason for his death.
If Sam D is a revenger or a mercenary, maybe we should look for illegal affairs of the killed furniture sellers. I have home addresses of all of them. Let's turn them upside down. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Cruz.
Sam D, a revenger.
Yeah, bit of a weak closing statement there, Stan. Let's try that again. Okay, let's close this door. So let's close this door. Okay, never mind. I was gonna just walk back in and we can give you a second shot stand, but anyway, you blew it, so we're leaving now, bye. Mission! You need to walk to the apartment director of a furniture store. Of anyone, really. Doesn't matter which furniture store, they're all involved. But yeah, so I think the director was that guy in the blue shirt who our best friend of all time held up and shot for no reason whatsoever. At least that's my best guess. Not sure who else the killed could have been in that sort of circumstance. Oh, the frame rate. Plus hope. Right, so we have a quest marker, thankfully, so let's just go there and not think about it any further. Let's enjoy ourselves some lights! Who wants to see things? Not me. Full light ahead. Bonk. Good old electals. Are these two people just walking into each other? Aw, shame. They were walking into each other for a few seconds there. Very good time. Look at those driving skulls. Did you just try to shoot me, or did I just run someone over? I think I ran someone over. Let me double check. Yeah, I think we just ran someone over. It's hard to see in the light, but oi! Keep your bullets to yourself. Can I nitro in reverse? I can. Very good. Very unassuming door. Good thing Stan knows where to go. I don't have guns, so I guess this is a peaceful area. You can actually look past the door here because the door doesn't quite fit. Very fine. Very grumpy looking dog. It's like, don't take a picture of me. I had to sit still 5 days for this. The fuck happened to your fucking windows? Is this like the I don't even know how to describe this. The stenciled on curtains that look like the wallpaper, and then in there's more curtains. I don't know, whatever. Let's just go plot before my brain.
Damn it. Probably decided not to wait for his death. There is nothing more terrible than death but its expectation.
Yeah, we've heard this before.
I was right. All the killed are linked to each other. These certificates are for the members of the same gang called Scorpions. Sandy must be the mercenary of one of their competitors.
Which certificates?
If it's true, the Scorpions could know about it. Sandy is a mercenary of one of the local gangs.
I think that guy's his knobs out. His knobs, yes, because he has multiple. These guys have their knobs out, I should say. My England is gone. Oh boy, text. Mission, explored apartment on circumstances of death. Traces of the dead person are found. Yeah, I mean, he's literally hanging right there, Stan. Congratulations. Conclusion, suicide. This is exactly where investigators from the Green Zone will come. This is exactly where investigators from the Green Zone will come. I think to put a recording device, find out what they found out. I think to put a recording device, find out what they found out. Alright then. This button. I mean, are we sure he's dead? He could be pretending for all we know. Yeah, very nice picture of this. Well, I guess we leave. We've seen what we were there to see. Traces of the dead. Alright, let's try to bring a recording device in there to find out what they found out. Not sure where we're going or why we're doing this. I guess the gangs, something about Samdi being part of the gangs is what we've concluded from this. Yep, same text, I think. My fucking car is gone again. Stop doing that, game. I just pressed M in anticipation of there being a map, which is hilarious. Also nice, our quest marker is gone. Did I need to do more in here? I feel like I needed to put a recording device in here. Anyway, time to just E everything. E, it's like playing Dead by Daylight again. E, there was a door that we E'd. Ah, now we go in here. Aha, I missed this before. There was a lot of noise for this tiny device that you clearly put onto the ground. Why did it do like a screwdriver? Whatever, let's not question, let's just leave. Oh boy, where did this come from? That is certainly a bloke. Mission, I found in the apartment the director of a furniture store. Fake plastic ID. They depict the Scorpion gang members I know. Version, Samdi, mercenary local gangs. Get to the head of the gang of Scorpions. The gang of Scorpions, nice. Hope they're not giant scorpions, it seems pretty rough. Hiding in plain sight is a concept, so clearly this is a good idea. Also, I don't know why we're placing it in the place of the guy what is already dead. What's he gonna say on the recording thing? I have no idea.
Next time, don't forget the cigarettes, please. Consider it done. You said the same last time. Running stumblingly to carry your smokes. I never smoke myself. You're my student and you must follow my instructions. I'm the boss. Okay? What about the killed? The experts analysed his epithelium found on the floor. We found out that there were several people there. One of them is Jackson. He's a famous arms smuggler.
No, Jackson.
Doesn't prove anything. Quite possible that he was killed because of his criminal activity. Don't try to be clever.
Because
it's certainly not your cup of tea. We should look for more clues here first and then make conclusions.
Arms smuggling. Scorpions. It confirms my suspicions.
How did they teleport in there, though? Like, we were literally in there a second ago. We leave the door, immediately they're talking. You could have at least given us a few steps away before they start rambling. I don't know, whatever. Carrying my smoke stumblingly. Or whatever the fuck they said, I already forgot. It's very good. Oh yeah, white shirt guy, you said was the one that does the most transforming. Should try to keep an eye out for those. Oh, are we just going back to the warehouse again to shoot more people? Oh boy. Where is my ass rifle? It took my ass rifle from me. What the what? Jesus fuck, that was very sudden. No, please, please, please. No, please. Come on, please die. Aw. The actual fuck. The most sudden outburst of gunfire I've ever seen. We have to run all the way over there again. The cops have been onto me since the start of the game, which is very weird because we didn't do anything. It's probably because Stan saw someone jump to their death, and then immediately decided, oh fuck, the cops are onto me, I must now shoot all of them. So maybe by shooting like 500 cops since the game started, we have made the cops just a little bit jumpy.
Quite possible that he was killed because of his criminal activity. Don't try to be clever. It's certainly not your cup of tea. We should look for more clues here first,
not your
then
cup
make
of tea.
conclusions.
Arms smuggling. Scorpions.
Someone just shoot at me?
Confirms my suspicions.
No. Probably not. Well, at least in the fight sections I can play it slow and steady because I know that there's gonna be fighting. With this I was still fumbling with the controls because the game took my fucking gun from me. My assault rifle is gone. So like, I was trying to figure out how to pull out my non-existent assault rifle while not moving, and then suddenly they decided, oh, you're in range now, by the way, die. So, I feel justified in complaining about that a little bit. Alright, there we go. Sorted, back to shooting gang members. Like 500 of them, roughly. Because what else is this time gonna do? For a second I thought that said port. I would have been accepting of this. It would not have surprised me in the least. Nice. Isn't it gonna be the same shit we already did? Maybe not, we'll see. It's not the same shit, nice. Hey, this one is a lot brighter than the last time. Maybe the sun is rising.
One day, it accepted the greatest amount of industrial ships, including tankers. Today, it's a well-protected shelter for scorpions. It is rumoured that their leader used to be a manager in this harbour, and when the world split into zones, he started to reign here. Today, it's one of the biggest storehouses of old arms. I can't just slip into.
I can't just slip into. Same, bro. Same. If you 2C, nice. Is that the upgraded clan version of you? Alrighty then, let's see. What do we have? We certainly have some sort of soundtrack. Only you could be so glorious and gurney and clanny. Die, clanny. What the fuck, you cheeky bugger. I cheeky back. Thought I saw another guy. Shot in the ass, and I'm to blame. You gave Stan 2 names. Right, let's see. Any goodies? I mean, what's the game gonna give me that isn't just ammo? We haven't really used that much yet, so let's just keep on keeping on, as they say. I hate that I just said that. Let me do some reloading. That was Ghost Nigel as well, wasn't it? I mean, that's a saying outside of that game, anyway. It's just, oh, no, I did it again. Please, no, Stan. I know the ammo is very important. I know I told you to pick it up. Please, come on. Please, Stan, for fuck's sake. Alright. Let's give it a little bit more time. Oh, I see. I mean, again, it's not the most uncommon phrase. I've heard it in other places before. I just don't like it. It's like a bit silly. Anyway, time to actually do the looting, this time without being shot. Wonder if there's a limit on how much ammo I can carry. I can imagine, that seems like the sort of game that would drive one up the ass. With phrases like that. Oh boy. Incredible. Reminds me of Elden Ring. So Dark Souls has always had this like message system. I can leave messages of predefined templates for other players, and Elden Ring does the same. Elden Ring had a few that became very popular for some fucking reason. So a few that they did was, anytime there was any animal, especially not dogs, they would leave a message in front of the dog, or the not dog in this case, asking, is this a dog, or just a dog, or something. Which is obviously the pinnacle of humor, and everyone always uploaded this to shit. And the best is, of course, one of the formats would be blank, oh blank, as in like, I don't know, death, oh death, or whatever, just like you can put whatever the fuck in there. And one of the phrases you could put into any of the blank spots, you don't have the right. Which, in and of itself, isn't that bad of a statement, you can just do that somewhere here and there. But people found out that that was the longest thing they could put into a message, so since you can combine two of those templates, you would have, you don't have the right, oh you don't have the right, comma, you don't have the right, oh you don't have the right, as a message. 5 million upvotes, because that is hilarious, and it was spammed everywhere. Like, goddamn. And the first time you see it, you're like, hey, that's kind of like, haha, dumb message system, lol, very funny. But after the 800th time, and since Elden Ring was such a popular game, it was spammed to absolute shit. It was just kind of embarrassing that people just kept going with that shit. Yeah, in that case they can leave anything though, so, I don't know. The part that annoys me about the messages in Elden Ring with that context is that people had to go out of their way to upload those and say, oh yeah, this is funny. Like you said, in Death Stranding, if you just walk through it, okay, it's automatically liked, that's fine. Like, it's not great, it's not ideal, but it's fine. In Elden Ring, the part that confuses me isn't people spamming the message, it's people upvoting the messages everywhere. Like, if you've played it for 2 minutes, you have absolutely seen that exact quote-unquote joke at least 3 times, and yet it keeps getting upvoted every single fucking time, and that's the part that it confuses me. Alright, Johnny? Yeah, I mean, there's maybe a little bit to do with that, but at least, like, as dumb as it sounds, okay? This is a bit embarrassing to go on the record for that, but at least the tri-finger butthole has a hint of humor in it there, right? Like, haha, we found a cheeky way to make the pre-made message system say something obscene, aren't we clever? You can kinda see why that would be entertaining and, like, spammed, but the other message is just, like, especially in Elden Ring, it wasn't even a hint of humor in there, it's purely just must do this, I don't know. I wonder if there's like a group of content creators that were all like, lol, this is our meme now, we spam this. I don't know. Oh, it gets read out at the same time. Oh boy, that's great. Goodbye that guy. Least attentive man in the game. What do you get for the likes in that game anyway? Like, do you get further unlocks or currency or something? Well then, random dead end. Nice to meet you. Oh, it's XP, huh. Interesting. I saw Death Stranding was free on Epic Game Store for a little bit, I was actually kinda tempted. But I don't think I want to play it anytime soon, so I decided against it. But I kinda would like to see that game myself at some point. Oh, it's also on Game Pass, never mind then. Whoa. Oh, that's a bit too much gunfire. Let's wait here for a second. Let you guys come to me. Imagine if you had any sort of interactive part of this game. Like, imagine if you could throw grenades or, I don't know, create your own cover or something. Like, anything but walk around corner with slow-mo on and shoot people. It's not offensively bad, but I don't know. Gets very dull. It's the guy we shot through the wall, basically, after a little gap. Yeah, I don't mind Death Stranding being like a bit of an artsy game and Kojima being a bit weird about shit. Like, if I get bored of it, I can just stop playing it. Like, if that starts rubbing me the wrong way, I don't feel like I'm owed anything or any particular style. Where are we going? Do we just go on around here? I thought there was a dead end. Or am I being blind? I might be being blind. I do that occasionally. Yeah, that is pretty silly. However, that like sort of absurdity usually doesn't do that much for me. Like, it's a fun little haha, isn't this game crazy sort of thing, but I think ever since Binding of Isaac came out 500 years ago, that sort of like, wow, isn't this absurd humor has already like reached its peak. So, I don't know, that part doesn't really do much for me. It looks like a setup for some sort of ambush where 50 men spawn from all sides. Unless I'm backtracking. I don't think I am though. There's ammo over here. Yeah, I think we're actually moving on. all this wall of pink, because obviously in your edgy, dark, so evil sort of emo game, you desperately need to make the font neon pink. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't take that sort of shit super seriously. I don't mind, like, Kojima taking himself too seriously or whatever. But that being said, I also can't really talk about it that much because A, I haven't played Death Stranding myself. Maybe it would grind my gears a lot more if I actually did try to play through it, although I'd probably just stop playing once I got bored with it, which would probably happen very quickly, but anyway. And I also haven't really played any of his other games. I don't... Oh yeah, no, wait. MGR isn't a Kojima game, so... Yeah, I don't think I've played a game by Kojima anyway, so... I can't really... I shouldn't really talk on that without having experienced it firsthand. But yeah, from what I've seen, there's usually enough goofy, fun shit that is, like, easy to enjoy in there that I probably wouldn't mind too much. They're also kind of weird with games though, so I don't know. Yeah, I get that. This soundtrack isn't really my cup of tea, but it's not terrible, I don't know. This fits the sort of grimy, or we're just slow motion walking through a corridor shooting every single guard in the game sort of vibe. It's, like, oddly fitting. Well chosen. No, I didn't play Metal Gear myself. I played Metal Gear Rising not too long ago. We streamed that. But I've never played any of the Metal Gear games. I didn't have it on PlayStation 1, and then anything beyond I didn't have a PlayStation 2 or 3 to play. First console I got into afterwards was PlayStation 4. And by that time the Metal Gear Solid stuff was basically done. I've watched people play it though, like, at least in large chunks. Those games are so weird, like, Metal Gear games. Like, mostly in a fun way, also in a, like, I don't know. Yeah, very much brooding shooter vibes, or just, like, also B-movie, like, B-action movie with a, like, noir style or whatever. It's really, like, very fitting. Noir is probably wrong, but, like, in this dark protagonist runs around shooting everyone sort of thing. Maybe not intentionally so, but like it fits really well. Oh fuck. Didn't expect someone to come from there. Where did you come from? Cheeky bugger. Compulsively reload after every single kill, like a good gamer. But yeah, I think the fact that Kojima isn't, like, takes himself very seriously and does work very seriously is both the best part and the worst part about it. Like, the best part about it is, or it makes it the best part because it makes it so campy and in a way enjoyable with that. And, like, the attention to detail and all the stuff that's put in makes it very, like, unique and funny and cool in a lot of ways. But it also means that when it starts grinding your gears a little bit, it's just kind of like, okay, mate, maybe chill out a little bit. Like, it's not that deep, sort of thing. I don't know. Again, shouldn't really talk too much about it if I haven't experienced it myself. But I don't really have much else to talk about while we're just running through these containers, shooting every man's in the game. Can't wait to pull the DK and get killed right before the end and have to do this entire thing all over because fuck checkpoints or anything like that. Yeah, the whole, like, IRL actor thing is something that really doesn't gel too well with me for Death Stranding. I forgot his name, but I don't really like the actor for the protagonist all that much. I should remember that guy's name. But I don't know, I think... Oh yeah, Norman Reedus, there you go. Yeah, I don't know, something about that just... Maybe I just am dumb and like my video game characters to be more artificial rather than like, oh, we're all doing actors who have just been properly massive fanny scanned. Either way, I'd rather have someone like Kojima in the industry than not have him. Like, the fact that he does go out and does stupid shit like Death Stranding, and in a way gets away with that, and like finds appeal, is much more interesting to me than what a lot of the rest of the industry does, even if I don't necessarily want to play those games myself. Like, I appreciate people fucking around with that sort of stuff. Am I being shot through the wall? Kind of, almost, yeah, wow. That's quite the tight angle you're holding there, sir. Down you go, sunshine. From what I've seen, PT would have been that sort of game that could have been really good. Like, where it's not just him going nuts with some wild ideas, but also like enough other people there inputting stuff that it might have become like not just a weird fancy Kojima production, but an actually really good game. I've never played it myself either, unfortunately. I was kind of late to the party on that, so I couldn't download it or anything, but that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, 2 is probably the most extreme with the like meta commentary stuff. 3 seems like the most genuinely good game from what I've seen. Like both with the amount of detail in it and like core gameplay, as well as the like still enough campy goodness in there and over-explained bullshit and whatever. And over the top plot. I'm gonna double back over here and make sure there's no one in my back. Because that seems like the sort of thing this game would do. They really do not want to die. It's kind of a shame that the game has these long stretches of actual gameplay, because the actual gameplay is really like average. It's not terrible in my opinion. Like, I don't mind a good slow-mo shooter sort of thing. It's not as good as something like Max Payne or anything, of course, but it works alright. But having like long stretches like this is just like, okay, kinda wasting my time. Whereas the rest where they're doing like plot stuff and just failing with England and game design in general, that's the good stuff. I want more of that instead. I mean, it is a pretty big project, right? Would make sense if he kind of went bored with it and tried to throw in like more other shit that isn't part of the main world narrative story, whatever. He's probably been sitting on that for a while. But yeah, it really does look like the sort of game that's kind of made for trailers and shit. Like, here's your hook, here's this weird crazy shit that happens. Now you want to play this game. What's in the actual game? Oh, you'll find out, maybe. Good luck. Need to occasionally slow down and see if anyone got aggroed that's gonna flank me, because I do not want to randomly die at this point. It'd be very, very tragic. Let's go and try to snipe these people up here. I think I'm too far away for the AI to notice where I am or understand where I am. Suits me just fine, to be honest. Maybe the guys upstairs just another way down and thus they couldn't even try to approach me. Something, something, you dare approach me? Yeah, isn't it oxytocin or whatever the chemical is that you get? That the concept is based on? You cheeky corner hunting, fuck. Please don't shoot me, I'd be very sad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with learning shit on the toilet. I do that all the time when I have your stream open while on the shutter. You're basically toilet educational. Also learned a lot about shit. Come on, please. A few more hits. Thank you. Any more Satan over here? Oh boy, a bug. Or 3 even. Very fine. I guess it's more like if it's about like releasing the sort of dopamine thing in your brain, then it's not about them actually getting to give you the feedback and more about how you feel about the action that you did. Like if you deliver someone to an unconscious guy, you can still feel good about yourself because you did a good deed, regardless of whether the unconscious guy can give you the literal thumbs up afterwards or not. But again, I can't really talk about it because I haven't played it or seen enough of it. Just spitballing what comes to mind as you talk about it. Mate, you are the cheekiest motherfucker. He flails briefly while flailing, unloads his gun, and then disappears around the corner while still hitting me for a brief moment. Like, absolute fucking creature. Please stop doing that. That is exceptionally cheeky. Oh boy, more ammo. Hey, that's just the future. Or, well, the present, I guess. Hard to avoid them in motors. People are squishing you on the daily, so you should be used to it by now. I like that I'm getting all this ammo, and I'm sure after this segment, the game's just gonna take it all away from me. Like, I'm gonna get into a situation like in that house earlier, where it just takes both of my guns, and then all the ammo will be gone. It's probably not gonna matter, but I'm wasting a lot of time picking all this shit up, and I'm aware of it, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm stupid. Oops, wrong button. I wanna pull out my gun. Hey, guy. Are we shooting you? No, we're talking to you. Do you have any more mates around that I need to shoot, though? Because I have the fear. This looks like a small man being worn by a big man, doesn't it? Like, this looks like this center bit, the brown stuff, is one character model, and it's swallowed by the bigger character model around it. Can't wait to see that up close. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Leave us alone.
Oh, I see, it's just a weird jacket.
They told me you know who kills my people in the city.
I wanted to ask you the same.
Why are you so interested?
They say I did it.
Why did they say so?
I evidenced the death of one of your men at the hotel.
Just
You
one,
must
though.
be Stan. I've heard about you. You are put on wanted lists in all the zones.
I'm innocent. The word Sandy was found written in every scene of the crime. When I interviewed one of the patients of the psychiatry hospital, it seemed to me that it's about sex. But I made a little investigation about the kill. Most of the victims are connected with you. I suppose that someone organizes the killing of your men.
We also thought like this, but actually there are much more victims than you suppose.
Yeah, someone just went through the fucking harbor and killed 500 more.
It is unlikely connected with them. There is something greater. We also want to know who's killed those people. And the main question is, why?
Do you have any suspects?
Yes, I do.
Could you share this information with me?
We could, of course, but there is a problem. You're one of them, and you'll stay here until we get the truth. You know,
it was
we
weird
don't
they edited
support
together.
the Green Zone's authorities, but they rarely make mistakes in their investigations.
But yeah,
There is someone who could make me stay.
it's definitely though, isn't it?
It's definitely not you.
Now I see we've been right when suspecting you.
Although, probably new code as well. Is that luring in more mates? Are we being shot at in a second? Like, that little hand twirl makes me worried that he's gonna bum rush me with 500 mates. Stop gesturing. I'm gonna hide behind you. It's great cover. Oh boy, a magazine. Fuck yeah, this better be good. Fashion and code. Oh, we've seen this before. We'll read it again because this is our fucking hard-earned thingy. Fashion and culture. Singer of Neon Wind is getting married. Millions of hearts broken. Tri-winner of Miss Universe is now engaged. The name of the lucky man is still unknown. People or animals. Philosophy doctor Jonathan Smith, sometimes spelled with an H in there as well, made another contribution to scientific world with Ascended Over Nature. Leitmotif of this work was thesis, humanity cannot think only about survival. What will not be ashamed to wear next season? I love this sentence, it's probably one of my favorites. Fluorescent dresses on the floor return to fashion, but the retro gradually loses its position. If you don't want to become the laughingstock of your friends in the new season, read our interview with leading designers. At least the third time, maybe more. I can't pick up this axe, that's a shame. Ah, another magazine, fuck yeah, this better be good. Millisecond magazine. Millisecond and then lowercase magazine. Civil War. Remnants of the old elite have claimed the most hospitable territory. This territory, nicknamed Green Zone. Higher recruitment of police officers. Heads of relevant echelons of the police force have said that the higher financing of the law enforcement is only due to desire to rapidly stabilize the situation. What is England? What is also font? Also, we've seen this before. Also, we're probably gonna have to fight our way all the way back, aren't we? Yeah, it probably was. But yeah, about the ammo picking up, you're technically correct. I don't want to die because I am too lazy to pick up ammo, but we went from, I think, 600 bullets to 900 bullets, and in that entire first section where we fought people, we used like 300 bullets, so we were twice as much ammo as we needed, and we went 2-3 times as much, and it took me like 5 minutes of my life. So I feel like it's not really actually worth doing. Alright, where is your repopulation happening? Yeah, even less reason to not pick up quite as much ammo. Difficulty is tuned. Are you sure that is the right word there? Are you sure they did any tuning with the difficulty? Aside from, lol, let's add some enemies. Ammo? I didn't see shit. All I saw was a wall of pink with possibly some fucking assets lying around behind it. Cube ammo? Alright, I have to go back. I need to find out what this cube ammo is about. I mean, his wife better get to it then, because we're already like a quarter of the way out of the level. She better start spewing out bandits by the second. Like a mate a second, that must be very uncomfortable. Square bullet clips, nice. They're more rectangular, I think. Which is inferior. Yeah. Once you reach 5 MPS, you know the game's basically over. Aha! Was that my warning guy introducing me to the fact that there's no more enemies in the level? I was gonna comment on the fact that at least the game hasn't managed to botch the spawns, and enemies did actually spawn when there were supposed to be enemies spawning, which is something that Stalker failed to do when we did the finale of Stalker not too long ago. But then I remembered that in the fucking starting section where it was tutorializing stealth kill, I managed to not make the stealth kill guy spawn, so we never got to see that in the tutorial. So never mind. Same sort of level of the X-ray engine. Just not exactly where you want to be placed as a game engine, but what can you do? For this game, that's probably an accomplishment. I didn't mean warning guy as in like deliberate, like they placed one guy so that you're aware. It's more like that's our warning guy, like we can use him in this manner even if not intended to be that. Wrong man did the stealth, what? Maybe I should go and try and play some of the Metal Gear Solid games. I think they're mostly playable on emulator these days. First one definitely is, but I think I've also seen 2 or 3. Like there was a fairly reasonable PS3 emulator making the rounds not too long ago if I recall correctly, so maybe it's playable now. Don't you fucking dare, thank you. Let's give it a second. We're gonna get some health. Man does the slide. Man goes back to doing the slide because it's more intimidating, and he is right. Had to stealth punch, decided to do the stealth. Yeah, understandable. That's a pretty mean spot. So you're suggesting that that was not a halfway checkpoint or anything, but rather if we die now, we still have to do the entire thing again. I'm not gonna or rather I'm trying not to find out, let's phrase it that way. But I was expecting it to checkpoint at the guy. Aha! Mission found. Collected information about the killings of employees Scorpion. A squad of special forces is approaching from the green zone. Zone? You need to get out of here. Oh, that's a semicolon, isn't it? Look at that! Like, oh, what is England? Also, look at this. Correctly used semicolon, I think. Maybe. Not sure. Well, in that case, nothing bad could happen, because Dr. Chris is clearly our best and only friend, really. Especially now that our other friend that we just met had died. Not much in the use of, or in the numbers of friends. It was illustrating that, the sun orbits the Earth, like, people know, obviously. Did you just shoot me and then they immediately turn around and pretend nothing happened? You absolute creature. Wait, nope, wasn't me. Haha, psych, gotcha. The fuck is with this guy? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a correct use of a semicolon then. Have full stop, I see what you did there. Oh, stop. That's what we get for talking shit about the England. Immediately almost got shot. Excuse me, sir. Sir, please. Sir. Thank you. This is a standees. You can't just run in here. Excuse me, please. Would you give me a minute and a half to regenerate my health? Because I am very Wolverine. That's a lot of guys, Jesus. Look at all these guys. Do you know when you, like, accidentally Freudian slipped sausage mix earlier? I actually spent a good 30 seconds trying to figure out what sort of absurd reference I'm not getting there. Because I figured you were asking about Unclearness, but I could really, by the best of my brain, not figure out how you're getting to Unclearness from sausage mix. Like, I'm so used to saying the weirdest shit as some obscure-ass reference that I actually took it as another obscure-ass reference and really thought about it instead of just thinking you're being fucking up. You were being fucking up. This game is also being me fucking brain up. He does... What sort of twirl? What? Oh, you mean me doing this? I don't know why I got that habit. I developed it as like that's part of my muscle memory, I don't know why I do that. Yeah, I get what you mean. Probably just something to do while I'm just waiting for the reload. We go upstairs to take the high ground, which is definitely an advantage in this game. Where are you shooting me from? I think from below somewhere. So you're at the disadvantage. Because that's how that works. How dare you! I punch him! Suggesting muscles do anything better than me. I just can't believe it. Quick peek around here, see if there's another guy. Nope, that is just a bunch of junk on the box. Nothing down here. I bravely jumped down towards the rubbish, which I could have possibly been stuck on if the game had been particularly mean. It's not gotten me stuck just yet, so maybe I don't need to be that worried about it, but you never know. Would be a very tragic way to lose 5 years of progress. Not just fight it, punch it. Just one punch is all it takes. One clan man or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I remembered you taking 2 streams. Because I was following the first one and then I wasn't around for the second one, so I had to check out the VOD. So I remembered that it was 2 streams. For a second the game was like, okay, you're free to go now. Because there was no enemies for quite a while now. You were fucking loving this. You fucking recommended this game on Steam, which is possibly the most DK thing I've ever seen. I think you got Sawbones to play it as well, or Sawbones had already played it. And you were in disagreement about recommending this game or not, if I recall correctly. I think yours and Sawbones are still some of the most relevant reviews on fucking Steam for this. Yeah, it's desperately trying to get me killed. I mean, that is kind of its job, isn't it? Fuck, this isn't... Wait, this is where I'm going. This is where we jump down. Can I climb back up here? Okay, not sure if intended, but fuck it. That felt slightly unintended at the very least. I don't know if I agree. Even, like, I've had a few good laughs out of this game, I'll not deny it, but the actual gameplay sections are a bit of a slog. Not sure if worth the odd very England moment, which is very funny. Especially if you're also struggling with it a little bit more. Like, you having to redo sections like those would probably immediately make it unworth. Oh. Thought there was some guy standing there, but it was just a weird gas can or something. Almost got me there again. Nice try. Alright, I am out. Goodbye. Yeah, I wouldn't say these sections are, or the core gameplay is like incredibly bad, but it is definitely slightly below par, I'd say. And they do drag quite a bit, not just in terms of like actual length, but also just playing it feels worse than just going through it. Like this entire section was roughly 40 minutes, wasn't it? Of just me walking through this fucking container yard shooting every cop in the game. Alright. I do like the weird ragdolly and shooting at the same time bodies that they have. It does remind me, I said this last time as well, it reminds me of old like stick fight sort of games. Stickman fighting, rather. Not stick fighting. Like, a mate of mine had a game where you would just be two stickmen and you would just like use the arrow keys or was to just use like to like rotate basically, and you just try to bump into each other and punch each other out, and the fucking flailing and weird KO things that happen were just hilarious. Because something about ragdolls is just that they're always funny as fuck, especially if there's other physics objects involved. And like the guards still continuing to shoot while their arm is weirdly flailing from being shot at is just, I don't know, it just tickles me. Reminds me very heavily of those stickman sort of things. Can I not get through here? Oh no. Well done. Trigor. Who's that? Also, you really had a stroke there on the discipline. Like, goddamn. Still the same message disappointing. Did that say E? It did. Haha! Nope, we've already read those. God damn it. Yeah, have some Diddy Ducky. Fucking hell. This is our house, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe I should get in there to create a new autosave checkpoint. Yeah, I saw. How did... I mean, actually, never mind that. I'm not even gonna ask how you made that happen. If he's any smart, he will also not even ask how the fuck that happened, because engaging is what it drives it even further and further and worse. Poor man. Currently streaming some Valheim, doing the old new content that just came out. Looks pretty tedious, not gonna lie. How is that so funny to you? Like, why is that funny? I don't get it. Isn't that just lol so random? Do you also laugh at Spork or something? I mean, not trying to be mean about it if you do, and you do find that funny, it's absolutely fine. It's just, I confuse at why that is so funny. Can't jump over the speed limiter thingies. That's not what they're called. What are those things called? Whatever. Let's enjoy ourselves some Dr. Chris dialogue. Here we go. I see, yeah, fair enough. Need go to Dr. Chris. Oh boy, here we go. Dr. Chris up in here. Where's the... I needed to go to the corner.
Inside Out is destroyed. The cyber police came there following my trace.
The rumors have already reached me. The boss of the Scorpions is killed.
What?
Now you have to hide from the rest of the gang as well, I'm afraid. Be sure they will make you guilty in everything what happened. Maybe they will even tell the main gangs that you are a mercenary of the Green Zone.
It's quite possible. The boss of the Scorpions told me there were other victims I don't know about. After he tried to capture me, I shot him with a paralyzer and found this.
What?
This is information about the killed members of the Scorpions and other people.
We didn't paralyze anyone.
It will be useful.
Unless we count death as paralysis.
Gangs. They hardly know more than what is written here.
Which, honestly,
You
it
need
kind of
to
is.
look for new leads.
Can Sandy be connected with the Green Zone? What do you think?
Who knows? But I don't think it's possible. The Green Zone is used to direct and rude actions. They've got nothing to be afraid of.
To directing
Take,
rude
for
actions.
example, how they set on fire the blocks of the Red Zone.
But now even we're interested in them. The fact is,
We're
among the
so-
killed, there were people working for the Green Zone. They provided us with information.
I should have guessed it. They're listening to us.
Sorry, but we should be 100% sure that you are not involved in these crimes. I'm here to help you, Stan. Don't reject my help.
Or you'll set your cyber dogs on me?
By no means. I came here without them, you see.
How can you explain the attack on the Scorpions' headquarters?
I expected this question and started to dig it up. There was no official order to storm their headquarters. What's more, we were not able to detect the source of that order. The information was ciphered. I have the cipher text and I'm going to give it to you in full.
Yes, give me the cipher. It can't be worse than the regular text.
Killing. Do you know why? They were working for us and bringing controlled chaos to the Grey Zone. It prevents armed revolt against us. It is easier when all these outcasts kill each other by themselves, isn't it? All that's left to do is to eat
So
popcorn
stupid.
and watch this circus. Why should we stop it? Just consider it. But that's not it. I managed to find some information about Sandy. To be more precise, I've got the list of people who can be his next victims. Stan, our aim is not to save them, but to find out who is Sandy.
Yeah, fuck
I'll
those
do
people.
anything to stop him and clear your name, and maybe even more. Can I trust you?
I'm interested in it as far as you are.
Great. I leave you the carrier. All the necessary information, as well as the
The
program
carrier?
for anonymous communication with me, are there.
The carrier of what?
See you soon.
The carrier, maybe? Ornitheme incoming? On carriers, I found a list of alleged victims in strip bar and slaughterhouse. First, I go to the strip bar. I love this. First, I go to the strip bar, if you say so. Very confident. Fucking. I don't. Whatever. And I bet the strip bar is the same place we've been to a few times, because there's nothing else going on here, is it? Is it just down the road? Is it the same place we've been to? No, it's actually a different place, never mind. I talk shit. Sorry, game. Alright, let's give it the full light experience. Honestly, an improvement from his regular character model, I'm sure. Excuse me, coming through. Did this guy just stop my car dead in my tracks? Hardest man in the game. Let's run him over a few times, make sure he doesn't reproduce. Stan has to be the hardest bastard, and yeah, we can't allow any sort of competition. Oh yeah, strip bar, I see. In we go. Riggiest of mortals. Club bar. Club bar. Trying to get demonetized on Twitch. Or TOS or whatever. It's fucking England. Fuck yeah. Let's party. Alright, excuse me for a moment. No, I'm not gonna go there and make that joke. It's pretty dumb. It doesn't work without a face cam anyway. Where are we going? Oh, there. Possibly the weirdest place to stand in the entire club. Those are certainly some pictures. Those must be stolen. There's no way they didn't just grab these off of, like, I don't know, Google Images or something. What a random ass selection of pictures. Weird. Devs. You think there are that many devs involved in this game? I thought it was just one bloke, maybe. I guess we caught him at an unfortunate time. Hey, do you want to be in my game? Oh yeah, where am I gonna be? Oh, you're gonna be hanging in a wall. In a wall, yes. On a wall in a strip club.
Why are you running from me? You? Have you come to kill me? Why'd you think so? Who wants to kill you?
Fuck, I missed the note, sorry.
He came to my house. I only saw silhouette. I got lots of sins. But why me? I'm just one of the many people struggling for their lives in this damn zone by any means. Please, protect me. Please.
Sorry. I don't know who.
Can't protect you over the music. Let's talk about. Some cocoa. What are you talking about? Man runs in place briefly like a cartoon character before licking it. And we're back here. Alright, bye ladies. See you next time on Istanbul Z. We actually had a reflection in the doorway. Or in the door, window thingy, whatever. I can't England, who cares? Really doesn't matter when streaming this game. I can speak like the biggest fucking moron on the planet, and it just doesn't even measure up at all to this game. Find Luke and talk to him. Alright Luke, you gotta get up.
I know you're looking for me. I won't talk you out of it, but I'll give you advice.
What?
Don't look for what you don't want to know. You'll find nothing but pain and death.
Who is it? How did you get in my head? I mean, never mind that. Well, I guess I'm leaving. Are we not gonna... Oh. Suddenly load screen. Never mind. Yeah, get off the comms. English only. Oh, we're home. I thought we were setting up for some sort of cutscene there with the way the camera was working. Well, let's go. Oh no, I did the thing that DK did. Goodbye. Surprisingly easy to accomplish. Oh, GG. Trapped forever. Well, we leave the house. You pointed that out yourself in the first stream. I can absolutely reference that without any guilt. Mech Commander. Which game is that? Oh, are we going Dr. Chris? No, find Luke, talk to him. I think we know, Stan, that is not gonna fly. Well, actually, maybe he got better while we were teleporting home. Of course not. I mean, you're Q-effort. If there's any sort of way to get stuck or screw over the game in any capacity, you will find it. Naturally, as a matter of course. Ding, ding. Alright, flashlights, go. Can't see shit. Oh yeah, and the nitro. Fuck, I got stuck. Alright, let's try again. God, what the fuck is this? Help! Excuse you? Well then, I guess we go on foot. Stay in the car. What? Can't drive it anymore. Oh, it teleported me home. Nice. At least we get to try again. I wonder why that sometimes teleports you home. Maybe there's a specific bit of the car where if you press E you get teleported, or if you double tap it or something. Maybe that's a Nintendo shortcut that no one knows about. Although, why home? You don't really have to go home very much, you just start there a lot. Yeah, probably. Nice hair, idiot. Nice hair, idiot. Nice hair, idiot. I'm gonna keep calling out every single person I see. Hey, you there with the hair. It's pretty accurate. Okay, we're not calling out you. Restocking on ammo, you mean the one magazine, or clip or whatever, sorry, that they give you? Whereas anytime there's a shooting section, they give you like 15. Oh boy, oh boy. These fucking sound effects. Hey shit, we're going elsewhere, never mind. Talking shit about the game. Oida! Get off the road. Noobs. Can I fit past there? No. I couldn't climb over this barrier before, but maybe if I jump on my car. Probably, yeah. So did you get into the ground and fall through the floor, like we did on our first stream? Because that sounds like the sort of thing that would happen. Oops, I accidentally controlled. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, does he just push the car back into position? What the fuck? Is that a zombie? Are we gonna be just on drugs the entire segment here? Well then, sorry for anyone that gets motion sickness and shit. You need to take a syringe and take it to Dr. Chris for analysis. Alright, where is a syringe? I saw one on the ground. Do we have one? Oh, it must be over there. Suddenly zombies. Sure, Dr. Chris is gonna be like, oh, we couldn't find any drugs in this, it's like normal. Why did they not take my weapons from him? I honestly had forgotten about the psychedelic zombie trope. But it's starting to come back to me. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna try to get through this area somewhat quickly because this visual effect is not very nice. And as long as these guys don't have guns, it's probably not that easy to do. Maybe I just die the moment they touch me though, maybe I should be slightly more careful, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit quick about it. Need card, oh boy. Need card. No, never mind. Doesn't really work, does it? Bonk. Can't see shit, Captain. I wanna kill this guy in one magazine. I fucked up, never mind. Yeah, get a real job, like running around and shooting people. That pays. Office work? No, terrible. Become a zombie if you want to, but it's not the stand life. Stand life, whatever. I was gonna fucking go for it. I'm sure this is the right way eventually. If I just keep going, I'm gonna stumble into the right room. Jesus Christ, that's bad. Oh, did we do one big loop-de-loop? No, there's new people here. Oh wow, night vision makes this a lot more bearable. Well done. That's pretty smart. Shame about night vision running out so much. Jesus Christ, my poor eyes. We've got the key card, time to backtrack. Ugh, it's terrible. Yeah, it's really, like, much more bearable if we keep using night vision like this. We have card. Is it the wrong card? I defecate on discount. I think we went right last time, so let's go left this time. No, wait, this is where we were before. I mean, I didn't really have a choice in the pills. I guess I also didn't really have a choice in the keycard, never mind. That's not really a good argument, is it? It is very odd, I don't know. Don't remember the Bloodlines Asylum theme, I haven't played that game in a while. Whenever I do play it, I usually stop within like 2 hours or so. I used to fairly frequently play that. Oh, I see, nice. Good thing for a theme to be, I suppose. Can we open this? No. Jesus Christ, this section. Why again? Why do we need this? Why in such a long and extended sequence as well? I hope it's not hidden behind like one of these rows of hanging meat or something like that. I'll be very unhappy. Okay, we haven't been here yet. My aim is completely in the toilet. Some ammo, I don't really think I need that. Just hoping I don't miss the fucking key card. Let me double check back here. Nope. What do you mean the fuck? Can I help you? Fuck, it seems like we've finally gone full circle. I think I just connected with the starting hallway, the last hanging meat bit that we just saw. Fuck. Yeah, Stan was having body trouble. I think we went there last time, so let's go ahead and then... No, actually, let's go this way again and then maybe stick to the right or something. Definitely hear a guy here that we haven't interacted with yet. Ammo, loads of ammo. Hey, a gas mask. Why the fuck is that here? Why is the... Oh, the camera is down, I see. I was wondering why the fuck the, like, filter thing of the gas mask was on top of our head rather than below. Anyway, hello pals. Allow me to master of unlocking this. Yeah, I think my aim is better with the wibbly vision, which says a lot about my aim, I think. Alright, new keycard acquired. That should be it, so let's double back and go try if we have done all we need here. Can maybe move on as quickly as possible. Nothing new in the fun text. Jesus Christ, this effect is not good on the eyes. Why are we using a gas mask? Do we need that in here, maybe? Maybe we'd be dying if we didn't have the gas mask on. Maybe I just got lucky. Please be over with the wibble vision. My throat is not enjoying me right now. I'm sure that's a reasonable way of phrasing it, and not at all England done in by Unclearness. I've been having this issue recently a lot where just like the back of my throat is just kind of scratchy. Even though I'm not really like sick or feeling sick. Not really like actual throat pain or anything, just a slight bit of scratching. Like, kind of like how if you were in a room or in an area where there's like smoke and like makes your like throat go like in the back somehow. I guess, but I usually don't like get that. It's in a different way, even when I'm not talking. So like I'm just a little bit confused where I got that from, or what that even is. But I'm also getting old, so it's just the sort of thing that the body does sometimes. Off we go to Dr. Chris. I'm actually pretty decent with smoke, all things considered. My parents used to smoke when I was young, so I'm pretty good at tanking it, even though I've never smoked myself. Maybe I've gotten allergic to something and it's passing it. Interesting. For me, it's kind of had the opposite effect. Like I don't mind people smoking that much. As in, like, not condoning it, but like, I'm not gonna get burned hard just because someone is smoking. Alright then, Dr. Chris, sort us out. We're actually in the shot with him. We have guns.
What's happened? They poisoned me. Here's what the real murderer has left.
There is no more, I'm afraid.
No! Dr. Chris. But why? There is no more, I'm afraid. Ha 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 ha.
I've told you, Stan, you'll find nothing here but your pain. It won't change anything, Stan.
This fucking frame rate.
Yes, it will.
Wait, is that guy not in my head? Please end right now, game. That'd be so hilariously confusing. Yes, I think we're ending. It's fucking 17 FPS cutscene that we've got going on right now. Delicious.
Stan,
FPS.
we need to talk.
I've killed you.
You shouldn't be afraid of me.
All those murders. What for?
I didn't kill them. They just couldn't bear the burden of their rotten souls. First, I thought you were one of them, but you're different. You're not afraid. There is a person deep inside of you, but you are afraid to set him free. You can't even imagine how similar we are, Stan. Stan Chris's death was not unnecessary. I'm the only person who can heal all your inward wounds. You'll understand everything soon. Very soon.
To be continued. Oh! Fuck yes. Oh my lord, the mouse cursor. Oh, my PC must be dying for some reason. We're at a strong 15 frames per second at the very end here. Oh man. And we're actually fucking done. Alright. That is, yeah, that was quite the experience. Did I get the achievement? Let's find out. I did not get the achievement. I wonder what you have to do there. Let me open the... Oh wow, my Steam is like hard dying. This game is killing me apparently. One of the few threads that there are. Please remove the RPG tag from the store page. It's... and then I can't read the rest. Very fine. Anyway, so I don't give a fuck about the achievement, so we're done. You really won't quit game? Fuck yeah, we out. Thank you for watching. That was certainly an experience. Thank you, DK, for providing. I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, I am going to screw my brain back in as much as I can anyway. So yeah, I'll see you next time with hopefully something else, because I want to put this behind me. Maybe we'll start speedrunning this game though, who knows? Like, we gotta find out how to get this achievement. Anyway, bye bye!